0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Nothing. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver. Billy Hamilton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Billy Hamilton.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Center fielder number 44.
Digging in to try it again. Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting number 1.
Digging in for his second at bat, Elvis Andrus. He popped out in his first trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder,
so we're runner
15.
at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch of the at bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
Standing in now, Carlos Roman, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. New Jersey is out in front, 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla.
Leading out for the Rockies.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And that misses 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Andrews settles under it near second, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th. Catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Very weakly on the ground.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Raimel Tapia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the bases empty. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, one thing about him,
and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
A good win here to capture their territory, and now it's on to the next. That's the name of the game in conquest.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Number 31 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good conquest matchup today between the Outlaws and the Cubs. A valuable territory and a lot of fan support are on the line. Next, John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Jay has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. 15. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch hitter,
baseman.
Carlos Roman. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Zobrist is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So in now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Sean
sends
Jay.
that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games is to see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Shoemaker looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Jake Lamb. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Lamb.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
The pitcher,
in this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Billy Hamilton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Billy Hamilton.
Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing. The guy they're facing on the mound. He's not liking to struggle. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run here.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he looks at a called strike.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Bullet back up the middle, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. New Jersey leads it 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for New Jersey.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Carlos Roman. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jay going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Ready for another chance? 22. Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jake Lamb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Into the box.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, number 8. Your attention,
called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack. You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Jackson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next,
stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth. And shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he is out at the plate on a great throw by Beltran.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
They came in looking to capture this territory, and they did just that. Well-played game, and now they look on to the next task at hand.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. John Lester worked only 3 innings in the losing effort, so that'll just about... Outside, the desert rain is falling, but inside Chase Field, we're almost ready for baseball. It should be a good conquest. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from the arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement to maybe jam the hitter.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Martinez there to put it away for round number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Beltran. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta's after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Diamondbacks, number 11.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
David Peralta is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he's able to lay off there for ball 4, and that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. One of the nastiest stuff you have.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, I was curious how this at-bat was going to play out. They had the infield drawn in instead of maybe playing for a double play. Had they been back, that might have been a double play ball. Instead, the run scores and an RBI is picked up.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at a cold strike.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Batting fifth,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it. There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1. Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Daniel Descalso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of it.
The runner scores from second.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that misses for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Hayward is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa.
Jorge De La Rosa.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Pitch on the way. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And a good throw just beats him. Roman retired, and there's 1 away. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the previous play is under video
All right,
review.
we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Now the
And the
Diamondbacks
batter
get a
rules
left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Here's Jason Hayward now. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled softly out toward right, and that's in there. Base hit. Roman rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Stepping in now, Jake Lamb, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now batting, Evan Gattis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Ryan Zimmerman.
From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out with the man at first. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder,
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball hit to Andrus at short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time. 1 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready for another chance. David Peralta. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Paul Goldschmidt. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
High pop-up. Zimmerman is under it. 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Baseman. Hey, wow.
Here comes the first pitch. Jake Lamb started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-2. Here it comes. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Batter number 3, shortstop, Daniel.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Billy Hamilton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Billy Hamilton.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but
on to first, and that's your ball game. 7-1 the final.